skipper just said that right behind me there is a nude beach, and thank God I don't have a zoom camera so you don't see what you shouldn't see. Only potato beach is there. There are a lot of potatoes right there. Naked potatoes. My name is Peace and I'm traveling around the world, so let's peace out and go. Good morning, my name is Peace and today we are going out again to the ocean. Today we are going to Ponta da Piedade. If you remember, I was there 2 days earlier and it was on sunset. Today we are going out on daylight. Here's the skipper. His name is Giustino from Italiano. From Portugal. Exactly. We are going to Ponta da Piedade. Yay, everybody! Right above this rock was once a castle built by the Romans, and this is what's left of it. This is why you see those bricks right there, and in front you see the bridge where they used to pass, I guess, yeah, to the castle. It's of course renovated since then and rebuilt, and we have just passed also a beach which the guy said the name of that beach was Potato Beach. It's still called today the Potato Beach, and the reason for that is, I'll stop again and say this is where the castle used to be, and here's that bridge. Back to the Potato Beach. So the Potato Beach was called like that because they used to trade, back in the days, they used to trade fish for potatoes. Potatoes was, I guess, something dear to the people back in the time, not like today that we have a lot of potatoes and a lot of fish. So in those days they used to trade the potatoes for the fish. That's why it's still called today the Potato Beach. Right over there, you see that wall. It's called the Slaves' Wall. This is where they used to bring the slaves from in order to sell them further. There's a slave market still standing today, the building. It used to be the slave market, it's still standing there in Lagos, the city. The wall that you just saw was the wall where the slaves used to arrive, and from there they used to pick them up in order to sell them later. Unfortunately, back in the time. So we continue towards the Ponta da Piedade, which means the point of mercy. This is why they call it, I don't know why they call it the point of mercy, but that's the name, the point of mercy. We are right now heading towards that point, which is beautiful cliffs, shaped and caved into the Rocky Mountains, as you will see soon. Alright, so we are at Ponta da Piedade. Here are the beautiful rocks, and if you see right there, you see a shape of an elephant, curved by nature. You see that eye in the middle of the rock. Right there, we have this rock which looks a little bit like a ship. Right now you can enjoy the greenish color in the water and the golden shaped rocks, which are really, really beautiful. Somebody is happy. So our skipper just said that right behind me there is a nude beach, and thank God I don't have a zoom camera so you don't see what you shouldn't see. And only potato beach is there, you know? There are a lot of potatoes right there. Naked potatoes. Look at how beautiful this is. Right here in the middle, like a square made from heaven. Natural. By nature. Very, very nice. As we are circling the Ponte de Piedad. Look how beautiful this is. Spectacular.
Okay, so here we have the kitchen. Aquí nosotros tenemos la cocina. We call the kitchen because we have to be going to a house normally.
As the skipper just said, this little part is considered the kitchen of this area because usually the small boats who arrive here make a stop here to rest and eat something. That's why, therefore, they call it the kitchen.
And remember the elephant.
Yes.
If you look to my left side on the top here, you can see another one. A huge elephant. You can see the whole, there is the eye and the trunk on the top.
Okay, it is a little bit elephant now. I see the eye there in the middle. We can make it an elephant. Yeah. Yeah, we can make it an elephant. It's really gorgeous. Okay, we have some pigeons having their nests here. Look how beautiful this is. And we are again inside one of the caves. Let me show you right there. All right. So it's really nice and chilly. As you go into the cave, you suddenly feel a cooler air, which is normal, as you know, but it's a little break from the sunshine. So right now we are at the living room area. Before we were in the kitchen, and now we have entered the living room, as the guy said. And because these ships, as you see them sitting right here, they are waiting for some other travelers, passengers, who have to switch from another ship to this ship, and that's why they call it the living room. So, as we have passed the kitchen and we have passed the living room, I guess we weren't yet in the bedroom, and you know where else we weren't? In the toilet! Are we going to get there? Who knows? You have a nice group of kayaks who have a heck of their lives, and unfortunately, as I must admit and confess to you that I don't know how to swim, that's why I don't dare go on a kayak. Alright, what are we going to see right here? It says something above here, yeah? What are we seeing? This is the toilet, yeah? I know. Ah, yeah, there is a shape of a heart right there. Yes, it is beautiful. And look how it's curved right there. Really, really nice. Okay, so when are we going to the bedroom?
Yeah.
Soon going to the bedroom.
No.
Okay, so the skipper just said, so right now we are heading to the largest cave in Lagos. Is it bigger than the Benadryl cave?
No.
Not bigger. Oh, so it's not the largest cave. Largest cave of Ponte de Piedade. Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. Wow. Look at this stuff. Look at this entrance. All right. Okay, so as we are entering the largest cave in Ponte de Piedade, it's also called the
And now
cathedral.
on the right side inside the water, look to the tunnel inside the water.
Okay, there's a little tunnel right there. And this is why it's called the cathedral. As you see, those shapes curve into the Rocky Mountain. Yeah, so this is, I guess, why it's considered the cathedral of Ponta da Piedade. As you see, those beautiful shapes and windows like of this cave. I wonder why is there no fish? Why don't we see fish in the water? Because the boats are coming. I see. Because a lot of noise, so the fish are running away from this area. I understand now. Good. Yeah, that's a good reason, I guess. All right. It's getting more and more stunning by the minute, more spectacular by the second, and it's really beautiful. What would you call that shape? Little bit like a horse, yeah?
It's a horse.
Like a horse shape, yeah.
Here it's nice place for fishing.
Yeah, people are coming to fish here in this area. Okay. I like it when it goes fast. At least we are getting a little bit of action, you know, on this slow boat.